Peace, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Soli, out here spreading them good vibes, and hopefully today you get to feel it too. Now, today is the day when I finally get to break my fast, right? And I guess I just wanted to document this or whatever. But yes, so let me see. Lately, it's been 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I've been fasting on a water fast, so I've been consuming nothing but just water. And then today is Thursday, and today's the day when I'm deciding to break my fast, So, first and foremost, want to say, why should you fast? Or, why did I fast? And things of that nature, like the benefits of fasting, and the benefits of fasting and everything, So, first and foremost, when you fast, you in a sense totally get out of your body's way, and you allow it to heal itself, to cleanse itself, and things of this nature. I say get out of its way totally because you see, when we are consuming food, I'll just leave it at that. Like, when we're consuming food, especially the Western diet, and we're consuming cooked foods like meat and things of this nature, then in actuality we are not really benefiting our body, but we don't feel the detrimental effects as our body adapts. We are human beings. That's what we do. We adapt. So what I'm getting at is, it's like, if you do something long enough, for example, it's like if you tell a lie enough times, it'll become a truth, if you get what I'm saying. To a degree, it's kind of like that with your body. If it sees that this is what you're constantly giving it, then it'll start to believe that this is what it should be running on, but this isn't particularly but it's not really the case, as there are better things for you to be running on. Like, for instance, this mango, right? This mango. But because that's ultimately where disease roots from, all means of disease, all sorts of disease. As if you look at the word dis-ease, you can break it down into dis-ease. It's just that your body is not at ease. For instance, like the biggest, some even say the only disease causer is stress. What is stress? Like, when you're stressing something, you are putting a lot of weight on it, right? And sooner or later it's gonna break. A lot of weight, or you're just straining it to the point where it's gonna break. And this is to a degree what we do when we are consuming these foods that we know are not good for us. All you are doing is ultimately putting a lot of strain on your body. I also want to say that most of the time when you consume these things, your body doesn't really particularly know what it is, so it rather treats it as like an invasion, like as in like something that's foreign to it, like an invasion. This is kind of why, like, sometimes, well, let me say this, like, when you're on a fruit diet and you've been eating the right way, or eating to like your body's highest potential or ability, then what happens is, when you start eating, let's say, like a cooked meal or something, what will happen is your body will become tired. It'll be drained, and it'll force you to go to sleep. As you see, the body does the most work when we are asleep, when we are not, in a sense, in its way. And it does this because when your body is aware of like what it should be eating and things of this nature, and then you eat something that's not really of its highest good or whatever. I hope you get what I'm saying. Like, that's not particularly harmonious with it, then the body will make you fall asleep. As in it, and this is kind of like proof that the way that your body treats these foods that we are consuming are as, like, in a sense, foreign entities that need to be in a sense tossed out or like gotten rid of. So this is ultimately why you fall asleep. And like, people who have either been on a fast or who have been on like a fruit diet or like a raw vegan diet, they know that like when they consume something that they shouldn't, they automatically feel drained. They feel like shit and they fall asleep because it's like you feel so drained that you end up falling asleep. Also, and this is ultimately because your body is predominantly focused. All of the energy is now going to the food that you just consumed. That's not of the highest good, and your body's like trying to find a way to, in a sense, get rid of it or whatever. But yeah, so it's like, it is very important that you should be cautious and keep in mind, be aware of what you're eating, to eat with intent, to eat consciously, rather than just to eat whatever, but I'm not saying that, okay, so me, for instance, like, I think it was just like 2 weeks ago, I'm not gonna say I was to a degree eating whatever I wanted, but it was just like, I didn't particularly have access to, like, fruit and, like, healthier options, so I was kind of working with what I had. So I do want to mention this, like, truth be told, like, any experience you are going through, don't be harsh upon yourself, because understand that you are meant to be going through it, but it's like, for instance, let's say someone is working at a 9 to 5, a lot of people say, like, you shouldn't do this, like, this is bad. But the truth is, if you are working at this 9 to 5 for you to, like, in a sense, build something, if, like, you're utilizing the money you're making from that 9 to 5 for you to make, like, another path, like, let's say you're working at McDonald's or something, and you're making all this money, so then you can, like, like, build something off grid. Like, this is not, like, bad or negative, it's all about the intent. But let's say you're just working at McDonald's because just to work, and, like, you hate it there and things of that nature. It's kind of the same with food as well, like, hola. It's kind of like if you are just eating and eating and eating, and you know that it's bad for you, but you have no intentions of, like, changing your diet, then this, in a sense, is rather detrimental. As you see, it's like the universe flows. The universe is in constant flow. It's always moving. So, therefore, we too need to move. We too need to be in constant motion and constant movement and things of this nature. Yeah, like, hope you guys get what I mean, As I understand that, like, everything is as everything has its place, like, for instance, the experience I went through with, like, not particularly eating fruits and, like, of my highest good, I guess you can kind of say. This experience, while I was going through it, I didn't think, oh my God, like, what am I doing? Like, I wasn't hard on myself or anything, I understood that you could, through any experience, there's something to learn. Like, you really shouldn't bash any experience as negative nor positive, as that's what we're here to do. We human beings are here to experience, And it's kind of like, if you think about it, then ultimately, well, no, it's like this, like me, for instance, how conscious I am, and things of this nature, how, like, I just ascended, or whatever you want to call it, like, how conscious I am, and things of this nature, like me being beyond my age group and things of that nature. This is ultimately an indication that I am coming from descension, in the sense that I was previously ascended, but I decided to descend here to be an assistance of, the other beings around me, so in a sense, like, for me, it's like, to a degree, I know that I was already light and I decided to descend. So it's like, I don't see what the point is for me to strive to be light once again. Do you get what I mean? Like, constantly do all of these things and, like, neglect my darkness. Like, what I'm getting at is, I understand balance, and I feel like the light and the dark, they're very crucial to, you really need to learn how to balance the two, like, you can't dash an experience for being negative and be subjective to it, because truly, if you were to be objectively observing the situation, then even though at a subjective point it might seem negative, at an objective point you can truly understand why you're going through this and what you can learn from it, and this is ultimately my understanding, and I understand that life, from its ups and downs, are beautiful, like, I'm not so fixed on constantly being up. Like, for instance, I made this post on Facebook, right? And I was like, I'm loving life right now, like life is so great, but I welcome death, I welcome death into my life, like. And a lot of people might not understand this, or might not even be able to comprehend or say this themselves. As a lot of us, we don't really know what death is, like. But but the truth is, you're infinite. You can never truly die. And death, for instance, it can also be perceived as an ending. For instance, in tarot, when I see, when tarot readers see the death card, it's not always negative, as even though, yes, it is death, and like the Grim Reaper, I guess you can say, is present. At the background, you can see the sun. You can see that even though this is a death, there will be a new beginning, And it's crazy because now when I reflect, before I fasted, and before I truly like changed my eating ways, and before like the gates opened for me to once again eat how I desired, first there was this crazy dream I had. It was like a dream where it was like war, and there was a lot. I was in war too. It was like me against okay, the dream is deeper than that. It's not just the dream I had was not just like, oh yeah, you're gonna change your diet. No, it's deeper than that. But I guess it kind of does. It is symbolic to this as well, But ultimately, in the dream, it was like me, my age group, like people around my age, I guess you can say, against the just these older people. How do I say this? Like the people that came before us, or like people that are just in their 30s and their 40s and things of this nature, And there was like controversy or whatever, and it was like I mean, it was needed, Now that I think about it, because it's like, but yeah, I'll just explain the dream. So yeah, it was like me against, and the funny, interesting thing about it is, I was terrible, like at it, like at killing, I guess you can say. And it was like in the dream, we were at war, and it was like whenever I would pull out from my gun, I would check right here, but then I would check one pocket to another and find out that it's my back pocket, or like I would shoot, but I would miss. Like I would be aiming at someone, but when I shot, like the bullet would somehow like swerve or something like that. But yeah, it was interesting. But yes, and then I think it was like 3 days ago, I was just sitting here, right, and chilling, and I was surrounded by like crows. Like crows were all around me. There were a shit ton of crows all around me, and yeah, it was an interesting experience as well. But it's like crows are messengers, but they can also be symbolic to death and things of that nature, due to them being like the color black and things of this nature. Mango has a nice smell to it. And I'm still haven't ate shit, Still haven't ate shit. And it's like, to a degree, I feel like I can go another day comfortably, like not push myself or anything. But yes, I decided that today was the day I was going to break my fast. And then, so today is Thursday. So Thursday and Friday, I will be consuming fruit, I'll be consuming. And then on Saturday, I plan to do a dry fast, meaning I will not consume water nor food like the whole day, And then on Sunday, I'll see what happens, I'll see what happens, how I feel. But on Sunday, I was kind of given the opportunity to, like, in a sense, eat whatever I want. But I don't mean like eat whatever I want in the sense of like consume something negative, like junk or whatever. Because it's like when you are doing this and consuming light foods, you don't want to go back. You don't want to do that shit to your body, if you get what I'm saying. Like put your body through what it went through or whatever. Because it's like, in order for me to be doing this, I have an understanding. I have an understanding of my body, how it works and things of this nature. And yeah, so it's like I'm not ignorantly just doing this, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And it's like a lot of people, it's funny to me because a lot of people think like you can't survive off of fruit, like you can't sustain yourself off of fruit. And this is true to the like normal person, or like people who haven't particularly gone through some sort of initiation or like training, people who haven't truly like trained their body to, in a sense, absorb light. So you get what I'm saying? Because those people, their body is so fixed upon the ideology of dense foods, so it can't survive. It really doesn't know how to utilize this mango to its fullest potential, to its fullest ability, so you eating a mango, it won't really particularly fill you up or things of this nature, because your body is yet to understand how, but it's like, if you go through trainings, if you because I didn't just one day wake up and decide, oh, I'm gonna do a 3-day fast. Nah, like this is a process. I've done multiple fasts previously and things of this nature, so I've built my body and like my energy system in a specific way that it can utilize this to sustain itself, man. And it's crazy, because it's like, this is my ideal diet. Like, I know for a fact this is my ideal diet, and it's not even like I'm doing this because I think it's cool, or like something that I see other people do and I'm copying or whatever, but it's like, it's just my ideal diet. It's like, this is what I feel the most best upon. This is what I feel the most great upon. Like, whenever I'm eating strictly fruit and things of this nature, when I'm eating light, just fruit and stuff like that, then first and foremost, I receive immense amounts of energy. Like, my energy go beyond, above the roof, or like go through the roof. Yeah, that's the term. They go through the roof. It's like insane. Like, for instance, my last experience with this diet, I had so much energy that I couldn't fucking fall asleep, yo. Like, I would stay up all fucking night, and I would want to go to sleep, because I'd be like, oh no, like, I need to wake up tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? Like, why can't I go to sleep? Like, why do I have all this energy? But it's like, I would stay up all fucking night, and then it was like, I think at 6 o'clock I would go to sleep, and then at 9 o'clock I would wake up. So it was like, I was only running on like 3 hours of sleep, but I still had like all of this energy, and it's like, once you understand the basics, then you start to transcend reality. You start to transcend the rules that were set for you, because the truth is, check it, like, we have so many rules that we are fixed and programmed under, like, that we can't truly like walk away from, because we have been made to believe that this is fact, this is truth. Like, for instance, having a weekend, having a 7-day system, this itself in a sense locks us in a system, in a system. So let's say, what if the weeks weren't repeating themselves? Then we ourselves wouldn't be repeating the things we are doing, like, we wouldn't be repeating ourselves. We would understand that to just be continuously flowing. But now that there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, then it's like, that Monday is a restart. This is when you get to do it all again. And then Friday is the end. And then Sunday and Monday you get to enjoy yourself. And then Monday you restart. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, but it's like, once you start seeing shit for what it is, you yourself start transcending everything. You yourself start transcending shit. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Okay, so now well, just a little brief, I guess, fruit. Let's talk about red fruits, because this is what I bought. I just bought red fruit. That's predominantly it. Like, so the thing about red fruit, it's good for your heart, for one. It's said to help decrease the risk of heart disease, including strokes. I'm pretty sure it improves blood circulation. It helps with your skin. Helps soften, gives you a little glow, you feel me? With the skin. What else is there with red? I know that there's a lot of benefits with red fruit and things of this nature. I know that apples predominantly, I would assume maybe these fruits too, but like, apples predominantly have antioxidants within them. I honestly particularly forgot the name, but there have been research done which have correlated apple consumption to improvement in neural health, so like healthier neurons and things of this nature, but yes, okay. And not to mention that they're fucking delicious. Okay, so what did I buy? So, as you guys know, I bought a mango. I bought a I guess also kind of enlighten you guys about what these are, you know, what this is, what it means, things of this nature, and why this is important. Like the sticker right here, what it's telling you, and things of that nature, you know. But yeah, so yeah, I guess I'll do that first before I show off the fruits I got and things of this nature. Let me see. So here, you see that? Not really 100% certain if you guys can see it, but damn, that sucks. My shit is not focusing. So there are. Yeah, I don't even think you guys can see it, huh? You can't see it. But okay, so check it. There are 4 numbers here. 34, 40. So fruits that are predominantly from, I think that the first one, so the numbers, right? The amount of numbers ultimately is an indication of like how the fruit was grown, you know. So I think it's I want to say 5. I think five numbers most of the time, starting with the number 9, would attain to organic, you know. And then numbers that are like 4 in digits, like 4 numbers, would pertain to food that is what's this word, grown with pesticides, you know, grown with like pesticides and things of this nature. So this pomegranate and this mango, they were both grown with like pesticides and things of that nature. And then I think 4, 5, 6. You know, you guys should also look this up. Like, look up what do the stickers on fruit mean, and it'll tell you everything. But yes, I think that like maybe 6 is an indication that it was genetically modified. But yes, you know, now you know. Like maybe you didn't know before the value of these stickers, but they actually have values. You know, they tell you how the fruit was grown, sometimes also where it was grown, and you know, stuff like that. Yeah, okay, so now what did I get? So I got a pomegranate, I got a mango. So wait, now let me, before I go into what I got, so I, in a sense, you know, also do like chakra work and help people with their chakras, balancing their chakras, understanding their chakra system, how it works, and things of that nature, you know. So red is the root chakra. But the root and the crown chakra actually correspond with one another. You know, they're like, in a sense, are polars, but they kind of need each other. They balance each other out, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, so I wanted to get, you know, red fruit. So I got a pomegranate. Then I got this mango. But the thing about this mango is it's yellow inside, you know. But when I seen mangoes, I was like, oh my God, like, because I love mangoes, you know. I really want a mango, but I was like, nah, bro, like, that'll be for like my sacral chakra. Mangoes are orange, you know. But then like this mango was just like fucking screaming at me, like, look at me, I'm red. You know. So it was like, yeah, I got it too. So I got this mango, and this. So ultimately, this red, with intention, it's gonna feed my root chakra, you know, energetically speaking as well. The red will also feed my root chakra, you know, my root chakra. And I feel like this is a great place for me to start to, in a sense, break a fast, because it's like your root chakra is the body, you know, it's the physical body. It governs the physical body and things of this nature. It governs like your structure and you know, like the physical body. It governs health, sickness. It governs the physical body. Its element is ultimately earth, you know. So yes, it governs the physical body. So I feel like starting with red fruit is like a great way to break a fast. But yes, so I got pomegranates, a mango, some cranberries. Truth be told, I don't really think I've ever tried cranberries. But yes, these are cranberries. But yeah, truth be told, I've never really tried like raw cranberries, at least not that I can recall, and then some figs, you know. And I've definitely never tried figs before, you know, figs before. Yeah, so it's interesting to me because it's like I've never really seen cranberries and figs at the store I go to buy my fruit and things of this nature. But this day when I'm fasting and things of this nature, they were there, you know. And it was like, while I was going there, I was also craving like something salty, you know, or something like crunchy. And like my guides, my higher self, my angels, whatever you want to call them, they were like guiding me or letting me know that if I really need to get something crunchy or something salty, then I should really get some dried plantains, you know. Dried plantains. So I also got these. I'll be eating these last though, of course. What is this? It's like, yeah, so it's dried plantain, and it's made with coconut oil, I think it is. You know, it's interesting because it's like, I've never seen this before as well. And it's like, to a degree, all happening in divine timing, because it's like, well, I don't know, but it's all divine, you know, because those are never there. But this day when my guides were like, if you're gonna get anything, get dried plantains, then these showed up, you know, which is pretty cool. Nice. But yes, I think I will start. I'm gonna eat the dried plantains last though, of course, as they, in a sense, I'll be consuming them more for like pleasure, like to satisfy my craving, I guess you can say. But it's like, at least, you know, these are more healthy. They're healthier than most chips, so that's like a plus. But it's like, yeah, predominantly it's not always good for you to like jump right into like crunchy or like dense food right once you're done fasting, you know. You should really take it easy upon your body and things of this nature. Yes, so really I feel like I've never really tried a cranberry, you know, but god damn it, I forgot. Actually wanted to program this food with my intention before I consumed it, you know. Okay, fun fact about the hand chakras. So, left hand is the receptive. Whoa, yeah. Your left hand is the receptive chakra, you know? Right? And then your right hand is like the pushing out chakra. If you get what I'm saying. So this hand you give energy with, and this hand you receive energy with. This hand is correlated to the right brain. Your left hand is correlated to the right brain. The feminine, she's all about receiving. She's the inhale, whereas the masculine sense is the exhale, the push. She's the pull, he's the push, you know. Even, you know, when you're like having intercourse with someone, the lady, she's usually the vortex, you know, the one that's pulling in the energy, whereas men, we are in a sense giving, you know. And it's like, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But yes, you know, I guess that's just an interesting thing about the hand chakras. Yes, okay. So shall we begin? Yeah, you know, these cranberries are interesting. But yeah, that's what advice that when you're like fasting, you should first break your fast with like water, liquid or something like this. And I did, you know, I did. Some water later. I had some water later. Earlier. My bad.
You like the fruit, don't you?
Huh?
You sure like the fruit, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do. You know, and I've been on a fast, so this is like how I'm breaking my fast. Yeah. You found anything lately?
Huh?
Have you found anything lately? No?
I found pennies.
Pennies?
Are you on the phone?
Hmm?
I thought you were talking to yourself.
What? No, I'm actually making a video.
You're making a video?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mean to interrupt you.
And I guess now you're in the video. No, it's cool. I said now I guess you're in the video.
You got me in the video.
Yeah.
Crazy guy metal detector.
Funny. But yes, guys, this has been pretty much it. Hope this was informative. You guys learned something. And you know, if you yourself want to go on a fast or something like this and you don't really know where to start, you can always hit me up. I'll guide you, let you know what is up, you know. But yes, this has been me, Soli. Have a blessed day, you beautiful soul. And also, if you like this, do make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and things of that nature. Peace.